Hi, everybody. So people keep asking me, or they have been for this past week, oh, is it like, are you excited? Are you scared? Are you nervous? And I was like, oh, no, it didn't really hit me, but now it's hitting me. Okay, so I'm turning 25 this summer. Apparently, that puts me in the age bracket of adult learner, a semi terrifying idea for me. But in these past 6 years at KCC, I've come to realize that being an adult is as much about unlearning as it is about learning things. When I first heard of this year's theme, which is let all flow together like water, my thought was, oh God, I am the worst person to speak about this. I've always been seen as tomboyish and weird. I don't get metaphors or sarcasm, and I was homeschooled and bookish and one of the only introverts in my family. There's never really been a group that I fit into. I spent a lot of my childhood feeling misunderstood by everyone except my mom, the loud one that you heard over there, who was a single parent for most of my life. She and I have always been close to a degree that only a single parent and their child can be, I think. Unfortunately, one of the things I learned as a child was that not everyone is as genuine and loving as she is. Even the people you love can hurt you, not necessarily with fists or with force, but with words and anger or even indifference. So I thought, I'll do my best to never need anyone else. I started college on the defense. I figured everyone would still find me weird and I'd just do my thing by myself. But slowly I realized that a lot of the problems I was facing were the same things everyone else was facing too. It's like we were all speaking the same language of deadlines and exams and caffeine. I was no longer the weird one that no one could relate to. I was living in a new world where weirdness is called passion, and nerdiness makes people actually want to talk to you. Slowly, I realized I was beginning to trust people. There was a shared camaraderie, and the fact that we were all sleep deprived, hangry, and pretty much broke. Right? We all had the same fears, and we all sucked at adulting sometimes, because nobody tells you how to do taxes. Although everyone here was passionate about something different, we could all respect and relate to each other. Sometimes all it took to keep from feeling alone was someone to look you in the eye and say, dude, same. Now that I'm older, I put my weirdness to use, and I'm surrounded by people who do the same. If I'm having trouble, I call Caltron, who's passionate about cars. If I need help with writing, I call Jessie, who's awesome and right over there, because she's passionate about language. If I have a pop culture question, I ask Branson. If I have a question about computers, I ask Nick and Ying. If I need advice on pretty much anything else, I ask Sterling. All of these people I met during these years at KCC, and each one in their own way has inspired me to trust that even though we all have our faults, we can find something to love and respect in everyone. Each of us is different, and each brings something unique to the world. I felt like a single drop of water, insignificant and alone. Yet we are all drops of water, and we may travel in many different streams, but we move together to achieve things far greater than ourselves. I've learned that we all need support from each other, no matter how self-sufficient we think we are. When my fellow drops of water bond together, we are unstoppable. Thank you.